So in terms of the difference between perhaps a national HR director and a global HR director, I think there are a number of perhaps noteworthy reflections. I think the first one would be just the complexity of leading a global team. So at a practical level, being available to do calls and available for the different markets. So Australia is a big part of the Travelex group, and there's a big time difference, so being on calls and being available. The Middle East is another big part of the Travelex group. Their weekend is Friday and Saturday. So it presents some kind of lifestyle challenges around being available and dealing with, issues as and when they arise. So I think that's one practical dimension. The next is around how I've developed as a leader in terms of understanding the cultures, the ways of working, legislation as it relates to employment, understanding what the motivational drivers are for different people in different countries and different cultures. And what it's meant is that, and I think gone are the days actually, certainly in a global role, where one size fits all, whether it's a leadership program, whether it's a set of ways of working, whether it's a different learning product that we're trying to develop. Because when you're dealing with a culture on a national basis, 70% is usually good enough. I think when you're dealing with 30 countries, 30 cultures and 30 different types of people and ways of working, it presents some leadership challenges in the form of what you do, how you do it, where do you put your investments, and how do you then galvanise the global HR team and the global business. So it's challenging. It's one of the biggest, and probably is one of the biggest challenges I've ever had as an HR director. And what's, I think, very unique about Travelex, this really is global. So this is about being on those calls. It is about responding to those emails, and it is about being on the plane every other week, travelling to these markets and being seen and being heard.